Must be the money high, still in my prime time. I could make yay fly since I was yay high. Bottom line, baseline, no face could trace mine. Was at on the phone, trapped like a mobile home. Set up anywhere I go, line from the corner store, lead to the back door. My roots in the drug wars, I be having black thoughts, transported by the drug. This the quest I've been on, make it go. It's that make your guns turn numb. It's a test for the road. I've been buying more guns. I don't even want flaws. I just wanna get them gone. They don't even get the drop. It's still there on the floor. Gangsta lane, I hold the wall. I don't dance on no floors. Toe tap with the pure. Every still torch. Out of town, out of source. Import, export. Every still torch. Every still torch. Every bird still touch. Every bird still touch. Got the shit out the floor. Got the number 5 more. 5 pay the judge. Get caught.
What's up with these Sixers, man? 0-3 to Kenny punk ass
Knicks. Knicks look like they real, man. They gave him the same belt Atlanta got the other night.
Yeah, no, they gave him worse belt, low key. Because at least Atlanta won a couple.
Kenny might win a bet if they can.
So wait, what was y'all bet? The win?
50.
They got to make 50.
They got to make it to the finals?
Finals.
Yeah, just make it to the finals.
Get out the East, yeah. I don't know if the
I'm cheering
Pistons...
for everybody. Don't
Niggas got to get behind
everybody.
everybody.
Everybody play.
Now you got to vote for the Pistons, though,
Yeah.
because the Cavs going...
That shit, the Pistons gave. You didn't see the Pistons game yesterday? They gave that shit away yesterday, bro. K had 2
But
turnovers.
as far as like matchup wise, who you think will match up better against
Out
the
of these-
Knicks? Detroit or
You get what I'm
Cleveland?
saying? Look at his face. You know they not it. They not it for them niggas, bro.
No.
The window wide open for them.
I think the easiest matchup for the Knicks, they'll play fucking.
Because I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm
yeah.
gonna keep it a bean. If they don't go this year, if
They-
they right now it's lined up for them to go.
And they all healthy. Even Jalen Brunson ankle.
Like it's lined up for them to go.
I want to say the Cavs bad, but you don't know.
Because the path we thought the Celtics had, the Knicks have that right now.
You don't know which James Harden you getting. So I don't. But then Cade and that 2-man,
It's
that
too
2
predictable.
punch, they gonna see it. He can't do it alone. They got too many players to throw at him. OG. What's a couple other people they could throw at him? McCall.
Josh Hart.
You get what I'm
If
saying?
you want to.
Just to tire him out. Once he sit down, they got the Jokic problem. Who are they once he sit down?
Yeah.
Just to take a breath, 3 minutes. They be from up 7, down 4. You like, go ahead, bro, get your ass back out there. Like, you know what you signed up for, nigga. Like, come on.
It's the same
So
thing
you
with
wanna
Maxey.
say the
That's
Cavs,
the same thing with Maxey. Maxey stepped out.
So you want to say
Maxey
the
played
Cavs,
47
but then you
minutes,
don't
yo.
know what James Harden you gonna get. Like,
It's the playoffs. I don't like James Harden in any playoffs.
But see, they be fighting it with the like we said with the Knicks joint. I said Knicks, the Jokic joint. If Jokic go down, bro, that team is gonna be a lottery team,
pick, yeah.
bro. It's no ain't no sense of y'all wrestling it saying it's not gonna. We do so much for that team.
But that
bro.
goes to show you, he should have been MVP again. If you're saying that,
I just need more pieces around.
no,
him.
but that's exactly what you're saying.
I would give
Because I like the Thunder to still be a top 4 seed
without Shea going.
without Shea.
Not Boston without Jaylen Brown this year. If Jaylen Brown ain't play,
I'm not talking about Boston.
you said MVP though. Jaylen
I said
Brown.
Jokic. We talking about Jokic.
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown would deserve it over Jokic though. If he
I
don't
don't even
play,
think he in the finals.
he wasn't. But if he don't play, and Tatum was out this year, Boston definitely is a lottery
But that's
team.
the thing. If he don't play,
They're a lottery team.
Yeah.
Derek White was fucking terrible. He had a good season, but his playoffs, he ain't start going off to what, game 7 with the Sixers? Other than that, the nigga averaged 6 points in the playoffs.
Derek White went 5 for 16.
Yeah, he
In that
averaged
game
6.6 this year. That's crazy.
but the thing with that is, I think that if Tatum does play, they still be in top 3, maybe top 4 seeds. Top 3, matter of fact. It's
I'm
the
just saying,
top
though, this
3
year, though, because we knew Tatum wasn't going to play the rest of the year. Just say Brown would have went down with like a knee injury or some shit like that.
Brown stepped up, but he was finals MVP. You was supposed to. Y'all 1 and 2. Y'all 1A, 1B. It's not, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody's team over there. It's 1A and 1B. They both
Jokic a Finals MVP though too. Though you can't say that. Jokic a MVP of the Finals. They both Finals MVPs.
I think Jokic deserves an MVP over Jaylen Brown.
I mean, you think
Jokic you tripping? Jokic do it every year.
That team though, right now, just say the teams they got right now. You don't think it's more talent on Denver than it was with Boston without Tatum?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. We just talked about this last week.
Jamal Murray better than fucking Derek White. We could say that, right? Who is better than Aaron Gordon without on that team since Tatum out?
Aaron Gordon is hurt.
No, I'm saying who.
There's a lot of people that's better than him. He's not consistent.
No, you saying like the better team. Though you compare their team by team. Just say, all right, Tatum hurt, but Gordon.
So you saying Boston got a better support? You saying Denver got a better supporting cast than Boston?
Yes.
Okay.
Without Tatum,
we just said the opposite.
Without Tatum, yes.
We just said the opposite last week.
This year we gonna buy this year. Jamal Murray All-Star. Derek White's not an All-Star. He ain't sniffed the All-Star game. You feel me? Who on that team, third option wise, better than Aaron Gordon on that Boston team? The lines get blurry after that.
Yeah, them white boys.
Baylor, what's the boy name? Like, come on now, Baylor, whatever his name is, fucking Hauser. If he ain't shooting the ball, he terrible.
Who that? The left hand white boy, the fat one.
Yeah, you might have had an argument if Anthony Simmons still was there. That's like a good somebody that can match up. But besides them two niggas though, it gets spotty. Like,
who you think get the MVP then?
They probably gonna give it to Shea.
Who was the three?
Shea, Jokic, and I think Wemby.
How you feel about what Jaylen Brown was saying about the reffing and shit?
I mean, they always disgruntled about the refs and shit this year. As far as just like,
he was on Stream.
Stream, yeah.
I think he should.
I think he was on some crybaby shit.
Yeah, he should have just took his loss.
He played too good to act like that.
I mean, that's sore loser. Niggas think they supposed to win every year. You ain't gonna win every joint. Like,
did he get fined?
Yeah, he got fined $50K.
On the way out on the off season, Joe.
Yeah,
damn,
that ain't shit. Damn.
Yeah, I forgot. He $300 million.
I've been saying what's name in his
that,
duffel.
He's smart as shit, so you know his money.
Who?
Austin Reed's been in his duffel with the referees and shit like that. And he been
they
getting
had a
up on
whole
him.
huddle around them niggas the other day.
Yeah, I seen that. How you feel about that?
I mean, I think like I was talking to somebody yesterday was saying like OKC be foul baiting and shit like that. Like, yeah, they foul bait, but it's just like as far as like getting up on the referee, them Lakers be blowing them games though too.
It's not even about foul baiting on offense. It's about the fact that they not calling fouls on OKC on defense.
Yeah, that's true.
They just not. They not, and it's always been like that. Lou Dort is a fucking hack. He mini Draymond. He be fucking niggas up, bro, intentionally.
Is that all right? Let me say this. Is it the refs or are they getting outplayed?
Both.
Okay.
Both can be true. Okay. It ain't got to be one or the other.
That game yesterday, they'll be in the game.
Nobody had the Lakers winning, especially without Luka.
Bro, they be in the game in the third, and then OKC take off. I looked up, it was like 89-102 yesterday. I'm like, I know the Lakers ain't got nothing to tank to come back from that.
They literally, the Lakers was playing their hardest when they was winning at halftime the other day. They was winning. They was playing their hardest. They was up like 2 points. But it looked like OKC was just playing rec ball.
So did the refs look any better in LA? Is it home cooking or?
No, I mean, bro, they still was getting fouls and shit like that. Like, they was calling them, bro. OKC is just the better team. Like, when Shea got out, that light skin, because AJ Mitchell, he step up.
I said they all be stepping the fuck up.
What's the light? Yeah, McCain had a playoff career high.
McCain had like 20, didn't he?
Yeah, that was a playoff career high.
Yeah, hooping.
What's the light skin cuz this backup center? He hitting threes.
Jalen Williams.
Yeah, that's what I said. It seemed like they was playing at the Y or some shit. The first half. And still was in the game. Like they was shooting up, they was just running down, just passing it. Wide open three.
They shit 3-0 too?
Yeah, they down 3-0. Mind you, they playing without the other Jalen Williams.
They really about to get a vacation to the finals.
Yeah. And they all I'm saying we rested.
Whatchamacallit got their number though?
Spurs?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good job. But
that's the thing with this is it's the playoffs. So we don't know how them young boys gonna show up.
Let me ask y'all this.
We don't know if the Spurs gonna be fucking
Minnesota, because they still fighting.
They up 2-1, but that's drama too right there.
That's drama, yeah. What I was about to say is Spurs get past Minnesota, they get their chin checked. So that they get past Minnesota, they serious. And they get OKC out the way. I think the Knicks win the chip.
The Knicks could beat them like that?
I think the Knicks can do it to them.
They evenly match with the Knicks, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be a good series.
It all comes down to the matchups, though. Like the matchups that's going on right now, and the people that's like controlling the leaders leading the series now, is like aside from like a few teams, it's almost like the other team that's losing the series will be a better matchup for the next team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Spurs, like you said, they battling it out with the Wolves.
I feel like the Sixers did the Knicks a big favor getting
Boston out.
Mm-hmm.
Because that matchup would have been a worse matchup.
Like a huge favor. And like we just said, bro, I don't know how that shit play out between the Cavs.
And you know the Knicks wanted the Sixers.
Mm-hmm.
You know they did. Because while the Sixers, they won their finals beating Boston.
Yeah, they gassed.
They didn't expect. It's almost like the Flyers. They didn't expect to go nowhere. So every series y'all win is just like, oh shit, like we here. But it's like,
what's the series with Minnesota and
2-1? Spurs up.
Yeah.
Spurs just snatched one yesterday.
That shit might go 7.
It should. I mean, you got bro.
Who you like matching up against? I like. Well, of course we probably all think the
OKC?
Spurs. Yeah, Spurs. But
Spurs do it to them every time.
yeah, in the
Almost every time.
in the regular season though.
And they ran into each other. How many times they played each other this season? It was like 5 times.
We never seen them in the playoffs though.
Spurs, OKC record this season.
Here you go.
4-1.
That's drama.
That's drama for real. Like that's drama for real.
Hopefully it translates to the playoffs if they get there though. That's the thing. They got to hold the Wolves off. But like you said, that would be a better matchup, the Spurs and OKC.
Spurs,
But what if the Wolves end up overcoming the Spurs?
And then,
I like that too, though. That's drama
like the
still.
Wolves, OKC?
Yeah, that's
It
drama
ain't
still.
going to bring drama to anybody, though.
Yeah.
I
That's
just think
Ant.
though the Spurs more equipped to deal with OKC.
They are. No, they are.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. But the Wolves might be more equipped to deal with the Spurs if the Spurs don't
Spurs
hold them
win.
off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they only played each other.
So it's almost like how the Sixers beat Boston.
But-
I don't got the Knicks as beating Boston.
No.
It just so happened that the Sixers
just got through that.
they caught their momentum and win. And
Wolves
Embiid came back and
Wolves went
contributed.
2-1 on the season against the Spurs. So it's drama.
Yeah.
They all built to go, though. We said that about the West playoffs. They all built to.
Yeah.
All the bullshit, all the fat trimmed off. That's what it is. And shout out to Minnesota for even, Minnesota ain't really had no amazing off-season, amazing draft. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This the
They
game.
ain't even
like,
really bring it. Yeah, like they ain't
and they
bringing
hurt.
over. That's what I'm saying.
and they hurt.
So that's why I said I love seeing Ant win, but I don't want them playing OKC. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Because I feel like the Spurs will do better against OKC than the Wolves will.
I do too.
That's why. It's almost like the same reason. Like I'm happy the Sixers beat Boston, but on the same type time, I had Boston going all the way.
How you feel about Portland getting their feet wet a little bit?
I like that for them. That just show them they ain't got to rely on Dame. Like it's more pieces there. You feel me?
Post Dame era.
Yeah, definitely the post Dame era.
You ain't about to come back thinking it's about to be.
You think they get back to it, or at least like a plan? You think they?
What they gonna add though?
It depends. It depends on how they offseason look.
Gotta add something.
Don't nobody want to come to Portland. Like the fuck.
Gotta add-
Portland gonna have to be a team. You gotta develop it.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, so far though, they ain't trade. They still kept Scoot, right? They ain't trade no young pieces or nothing like that. So
Simmons.
yeah, that was that's crazy. He was there. He came out of high school too.
He was
did?
there, he was there with
Yeah.
Gary Trent and them.
Yeah, he came out of high school.
Gary Trent.
That's still a thing.
Gary Trent, Norman Powell.
No, he did like a year, like a prep school year.
Remember
But
they had Gary Trent, Norman Powell, Yusuf Nurkic.
yeah, they was.
They had a squad, bro. That bubble year.
Norman Powell might be one of the most underrated players I've ever seen.
His game is like to the point, like straight to the point. Because remember, Melo played for the Blazers at that time. That's when I start like, all right. That's when I got real familiar with his game. Him and Anthony Simmons.
Now, it's a good joint. I just feel like now I don't know what they gonna draft though, because they could get like a good pick.
Who this?
Portland.
Do you believe in clinging? Do you move him? How you feel about him?
He ain't really
Just
get
a tree. He just a tree.
But do he get really offensive opportunity? He really
No.
getting so.
Everything he
Yeah.
just eat off the backboard. Everything put backs. pick and roll. He ain't even a pick and roll type
Type of
nigga.
guy, yeah. Because in
know.
college, he was a post up and just like hooked that joint over you. So,
Old fashioned big man.
yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
literally.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Detroit need to work on getting Jalen Duren in shooting, like being able to shoot.
Yeah, he's
Because if
stiff
he
as
can
shit.
spread the floor,
Too strong, nigga.
not only that, no, 'cause I feel like if the boy lethal shooter could teach Andre Drummond how to knock some things down, there's nothing. There's no excuse. It's all about like finding the right form for him.
It's also
Imagine if you think it's a pick and roll and he just pop out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You spreading the floor, and then Cade could really go to the rack. Cade could take anybody to the rack, but it's like a
yeah. If he had a midi like Embiid, that'd be lethal.
yeah.
Detroit, he just strongest. Like he shot the other night, that shit bounced off the back iron. I'm like, God damn, like. But what these dudes do in the offseason though
Detroit
too?
game is predictable.
Like
As
do
far as
y'all,
what?
do you put the work in? Like is you just working on trying to catch lobs and shit like that?
I
Like
ain't gonna lie. I think niggas just when the NBA called for them to bring it in, like, all right, y'all, hit that scale. Let's see who got to do what.
yeah,
But besides that, I think niggas be
Setting their ways. They don't add nothing new.
Cancun and
Yeah.
I think only the
elite niggas do like
The niggas that really give a fuck want a chip.
yeah.
I seen the boy from boy was talking shit to the Sixers. I think he was on the Knicks. Never took his uniform. Never took his warm ups off.
Jeremy Socon.
Some shit. He was talking shit like, at least y'all ain't get beat by like 50 or some shit like the other night. And it's like, bro, you
Yeah.
just happy to be there.
Yeah,
You
Sohan
not-
from the Spurs.
Prince Spur, yeah, they traded him. Jeremy Socon.
Like, you just happy to be here. Like, you ain't even sweat.
That's right out of there too.
No bullshit. Like, y'all, like, I don't get it. Some motherfuckers.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
I think only the
like, it be motherfuckers that just, they content with being like, I'm
Yeah.
part of the practice squad.
then once niggas start getting paid, that shit over, bro.
Exactly.
You know that.
That's what it be. Niggas get $1 million.
How y'all
Niggas
feel?
really get paid like 800,000.
How y'all feel about Maxey? Y'all think he gotta like take his shit up another level?
Yeah.
What's
Now,
another
mind you-
level? Defensively, what?
He paid too much now. He got to do
To
it.
be honest, it just has to be more. With him, it's more so like, I don't know.
Y'all want to see him take the jump to being like option one, to where he
Yeah.
bring to like, all right, Maxie, you bring the ball down, see what you like. If you
Yeah.
don't like it, then you set it up.
Offense
Like, you
needs
know
to
what I'm
run
saying?
through him.
Yeah.
On some Ja Morant
It
shit.
has to. It has to.
Yo, that shit PG did the other night too was unacceptable, bro. His
What,
fucking
ran out of gas.
no,
like that?
bro. His player pop was 17. He had 15 by halftime, bro. That
I gotta
nigga
stop
ain't
saying
scored.
niggas gambling,
Oh, but
bro.
a lot of the niggas ain't scored the last.
That's crazy.
Bro, they said what they said. Sixers only had how many points in the last 7 minutes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Them 15 points look good though.
I took him under. I'm like, damn. I'm like, he gonna get this shit. I looked at this shit. I said, what the fuck? He ain't scored. Like that'll kill. Yeah. I mean, that shit, dude. Bro, he definitely scoring, but he got to have a game where that nigga got to turn the clock all the way back. You got to get 30 or something like that. You get 30, they gonna win hands down.
Yeah.
They gonna win hands down.
And it's what's crazy. If they had McCain,
Yeah.
That's your 30. That's your other 15.
they win at least one of those other games.
They said that's why Wilson should be fired. Daryl Morey. How they
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, he was
bro.
talking shit. They said they let him go for kind of low. Like they gave them like a fucking second
Nothing.
rounder
They gave him nothing
for like 20-30 or some shit like
Nothing.
that.
And
Like,
McCain was a lottery pick,
yeah,
wasn't he?
Yeah, fuck it.
So,
So
all right,
that's what
so
I'm saying.
explain that. In 2030, the Thunder gonna still be good.
Yeah.
So that pick gonna be
It's 26 now.
yeah.
They got
They gonna
play.
still have Shea in 2030.
Yeah, they gonna still have Shea.
They're gonna have a lot of them young boys.
Them niggas gonna be just primed up now. You know what I'm saying?
I think they learned their lesson with breaking up a core.
OKC, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
not doing that shit again. They run their shit too good.
Listen, in 2030, only niggas that might be going is Caruso. They gonna plug somebody
like
in for
little
him.
supporting cast, maybe Dort,
Hartenstein.
but they might keep Dort on some like
They
man,
paid
gotta
Dort
pay-
though
yeah.
too. So I mean, that type of nigga, you can't like you said, you're a hack and shit like that. You know what you worth. Don't ever think you a $160 player. You better take this.
Take the little Pat Bev deal.
No, take this
yeah,
50.
Pat Bev,
Yeah, take this
3 and
50.
D, nigga.
50 what? We give you $50 million for what? 3 years, 4 years?
50,000, nigga.
No, that's crazy.
I think he ain't going nowhere though.
Yeah, I mean, know why though? He there though. He was there when he was
Now,
19
yeah.
or something.
He don't want to go nowhere because he like it there. It's like
Remember
they
he had them
they
little ass
culture,
dreads?
They love that look. They
Yeah,
got
they
a
ain't
good.
going nowhere.
And that's the thing with them. They got
Where he come from?
chemistry. They got chemistry like a.
He was there. I think they drafted.
They drafted
I think
Lou
they
Dort?
drafted. Yeah, I remember he was there. In
They got chemistry like a
low ass
motherfucker.
dread, them low ass dreads.
They got chemistry like a motherfucker, boy.
I think once niggas get dug in with a city,
Yeah, he been there since 2019.
I think it'd be like, all right. This,
Yo, you know
You
what's?
gotta think they
Just give
got
me something.
kids. Motherfuckers be having
Yeah.
kids. They don't be wanting their kids after.
I ain't know he went to Arizona State either. He went to Arizona State. How old do I think Lou Dort is?
Like 23,
29.
20.
27.
He 27?
Damn.
Oh shit, he about to get on a vet contract.
27.
Niggas.
Nigga. And they paid him already though. Y'all remember him from the bubble though when he had them little ass dreads, the headband on and shit like that? He had like the little dreads that hang down. He was bro.
I don't remember.
He was there when it was terrible, bro. See, they just paid him in 2022. He got a 5-year, $87 million contract.
That
I ain't
sound
mad
about
at
right.
that.
Yeah,
That sound about
I ain't
right.
going nowhere.
yeah.
I'm straight.
So you take this 50 now. You gonna have a $150? Like take
I ain't
this.
spend none of it. I don't do shit.
50,000.
No.
No, but y'all were keeping up with the Austin Rivers and shit. Beef with,
Oh,
Draymond?
yeah, what they beefing about?
The one-on-one
career
scene.
battles, yeah. So at first Draymond was commenting on the one-on-one
What,
shit.
Mike, break it up. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Break it down. I'm gonna
So
take my-
basically, they going back and forth on career
Who better out of them two?
career wise, everything like better
I'm not up on Austin Rivers like that. I just heard he was a beast in like high school.
high school and college,
Okay.
and in the NBA he had a pretty decent career. Like I and then it started a lot of motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie, he been beefing with a lot of motherfuckers. Like Austin, not beefing, but
It's
like
on some when I see you, I'm a
No.
order.
no, it's on some like let me set the fucking record straight. But a lot of times when he breaks it down, everything. You can't.
So what-
You side with Austin Rivers. in a lot of
Draymond tried
cases.
to throw the jewelry in his face. I know that.
Because that's all he got.
Yeah.
He said, "I'll get," and Austin Rivers said, "I'll give you that. You're a Hall of Famer based off just the jewelry alone."
Mm-hmm.
He was like, but on the same type time, he was like, he basically was putting him in his place, like telling him, like, nigga, you was never that. Like, they leave you open. Like teams leave you open. Like, but yeah, Austin Rivers broke down all his credentials from high school going up. But yeah, they was going at it, bro. And motherfuckers trying to downplay Austin Rivers like they don't know his aura. Like they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a good, sturdy role player in the NBA. He wasn't no superstar, but Draymond Green was also a role player in the NBA.
But I feel like everybody gonna feel that way about their career though.
What you mean?
No, not
So
when
let's
you-
say one day we wake up and Kenyon Martin barking at Amari Stoudemire.
Okay.
He could say they both went first, right?
Yeah.
No jury between the two of them. So now we just talking stats.
That's a pretty good argument, though, I would think. But
Yeah, but
Marvin,
nobody's gonna say no. You did. Your shit was crazy. Like nobody gonna bark up with somebody career who, you get what I'm saying? Like Kenyon Martin ain't gonna talk crazy to the ticket, or would he?
Ticket one.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't.
But I feel everybody gonna have a.
So how you feel about? Well, you already told us. How you feel about the I think Austin Rivers, he wasn't on no bitter shit.
He
broke it
wasn't.
down.
That's what I'm saying. He broke everything down. And when you listen to him, it seems like a lot of times the people that listen to him and what he's saying are siding with him. Because it makes sense. You only have the rings.
Like he said though, he said high school. He said, yeah, we averaged the same. He said I was on a national level. Like Draymond wasn't no national player in high school. Remember Austin Rivers? I don't remember. He went to Florida, Winter Park. He had the
Austin
hype
Rivers,
coming out and shit like
Bro,
that.
he was literally, you know the Elite 24, John? Where they pick the top 24 players and they go against each other. It's like, it's some old school shit. I don't know if they still do it. They still do that
Yeah,
shit?
still do that, John.
Yeah, and he was
Under Armour used to sponsor that joint.
he was the face of that.
Yeah. College, he said, like
Game winners for Duke, all types of crazy shit.
But Draymond did all 4 years in college, right?
I think so.
And
And
Austin Rivers, he was one and done. He said, I did 6 months. You did
he
4
said
years.
the reason your numbers is better is because I was in and out,
Yeah.
which is true. Because if Austin
He's
Rivers,
5 they going crazy.
but that's what I'm saying, and he didn't, bro. Everybody, one thing I noticed is he didn't have to stop, pause the video, come back. No, it was all straight shot shit. And I'm just like, damn, this nigga freestyled
He
this.
gave him the, he said, I'll give you NBA, but he said, you are the luckiest NBA player ever. He said,
Yeah.
you got on the team with Steph. Steph is, he said,
Top 3 shooters, top shooter
Two of
all
them.
time.
Yeah.
and then
He
Clay,
said Clay too. He said
top 3.
Remember
shooter
Durant
all
went there. He
time.
said you got this guy that's a fucking Swift Army
He
knife.
said,
That's-
and the reason we arguing right now is the same reason you scared him off because you don't know how to shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And it's like you lucky as shit. Like he was like, you had one of the best coaches.
Was Draymond there with David Lee in them? Jermaine O'Neal, Sean Livingston, Mark Jackson.
He was there with Sean Livingston because they both got rings together.
Did Mark Jackson coach Draymond Green?
I don't know.
Somebody got hurt, and that's what Draymond gets opportunity. Did they have Andrew Bogut?
They did.
Bogut went down.
David Lee had the staph infection.
I think David Lee left like before
and went to the Knicks.
I feel like that's blurry right there. Like it's a lot of like some players didn't, some players didn't.
But he said some hating shit that he was like saying Austin Rivers' dad bailed him out. Remember he's for the Clippers, Doc Rivers, and them, he got $42 million. Like, yeah, Doc was the coach, but Doc can't tell them to pay no nigga 42.
He said I was averaging 15 off the bench. He said that was at the time where everybody was getting money thrown at them.
Yeah.
Because then he was arguing with this other Asian boy, and the Asian boy was like, such a guy. He was like, that's what I'm saying. He was like, everybody was getting paid.
What?
Yeah, he coached. Mark Jackson had him for his first 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember that Mark Jackson, they got him out of there right when they started.
Winning was
because Mark Jackson, the reason that shit got put together. Yeah. Which is another story. I hate that shit.
I'm surprised he never gave coaching another
blackball. Because what do you do at that point?
Yeah.
You see me put together probably one of the best teams ever.
And he never speak on it, though. He just take his, you know what I mean?
Because if you do, you sound bitter. You know what I'm saying?
You know who else? What's my guy name that had the Bucks going crazy and then they fired him?
AJ Griffin.
It just faded.
Yeah.
Never gave it another shot. None of that.
I wouldn't either. Because it's like, damn, I did
mean, he got paid. He got 60.
When you do everything right.
Yeah, you
I feel like Giannis and
they had Monty Ellis and all that shit, bro. They did everything right.
I feel like Dame and
remember
Giannis,
when they had Monty?
Giannis got him out of there.
Yeah.
You heard me?
You said like Dame.
Adrian Griffin. I feel like they got him out.
They was number one in the East at one point, wasn't they?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, no lie.
You better work. You better learn to work together. Because this shit is working.
Shit, they trying to say Paolo got the cuts out of Orlando. The coach, remember, they banged him as soon as they got done and shit like that.
And that ain't his fault. Y'all started a cartel with all them damn bricks.
Not even that though. Y'all niggas was up 24. Like it's go down to coaching, but y'all still got to go out play and execute.
Yo, I hate that.
Yeah,
I'm glad coaches get paid though.
Yeah, they got
Like, God damn.
And they still get paid when they get fired too. That's the good thing. Like y'all still
get
your whole like. I'm saying
that's not my fault. I can't set no screen. I can't do none of that. Them niggas.
And it's crazy because a lot of these motherfuckers don't be at practice going 100%.
Hell no.
Like Kobe or one of them motherfuckers would. You know what I'm saying?
You heard what they said now? They said back then it was like longer practice. They said now you probably practice for an hour and a half. And they said you got the whole day.
That. And they probably go in there and be lollygagging. They probably just be running through plays a little bit. But other than that, most NBA teams run the same plays, just no matter when they're going to do it.
Yeah. And
you draw it up to your scheme, whether you're going to use a play or not. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, motherfuckers, that shit, like I said, y'all got to execute. I feel like the coaches now don't have as much control as they did back then.
No, they don't.
No.
And that's where you fuck up.
I don't know where this started. Where
Brian, probably. When Brian started thinking,
I didn't hear it with Brian. I first heard it with what's my guy name in Utah? He got a legendary coach fired. Darren Williams got
Jerry Sloan.
Nigga, that's why I first heard of that.
Yeah.
He talked about that shit though during he was in what was he on? I think Out the Mud and shit like that. Talking about that shit. He said Jerry Stone drew up a play. He like I don't like he told they switched the play up and shit like that. So he put him to the side like
and they had a squad.
Yeah, they was arguing. They put him to the side and shit like that.
Anybody could have. There's a few motherfuckers that could have took that shot. I would have tried to get Darren Williams, but I could see me using him as a decoy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To get a better look for somebody else that could still knock down that shot too, but it's Darren Williams.
But he told him like, "Oh, you want to fucking coach this team?" Blah blah blah, and then just like left it at that. Basically, like he was saying like they wasn't listening. He was listening to Darren Williams and shit like that. So he said, "Go be the fucking coach." Which is crazy. Like I get it, but bro, the players definitely got the power now.
Yeah, it's just weird as fuck.
Like you said, like since LeBron did that shit, like LeBron
Yeah,
will get you out of here in a minute.
Like a coach, it should never get to a point where a coach can't say, "Get the fuck out the game." If you fucking up as a star player, get the fuck out the game. But then the GMs hop on the players' dick because it's like we paying you, and it goes back to that story. Remember when I bring it up a couple times, but when Jeff Teague said that he wasn't getting paid on his rookie contract that much,
Atlanta.
and he had to basically make Joe Johnson and Josh Smith happy. Basically, he was like the old head told him. He said, "Make them happy, you get more time. You get more time, you do more things, and you get paid." He was like, "But once you get paid, then you do what the fuck you want to do, because now it's like the team not going to take you out because they want to get their money's worth." These GMs don't know basketball for real. You know what they do? They look at statistics and all the numbers bullshit that the motherfuckers do. They don't got a feel for the game. So they look at it like, we paying this nigga $60 million, we paying this nigga $10 million, even though the $10 million nigga balling more, we gonna make this nigga play because he not about to just sit down and
everybody want to play with him.
Yeah. That shit, man, that shit weird.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at everybody that Mark Jackson had. Yo, did y'all see that? I probably ain't see it. What the hell was we watching that shit on? The Nature Boy Colt, you know? We talked about it before, but it's a documentary out on it now.
On what? Ric Flair?
No, not that Nature Boy. A guy named Elijah Bishop. He started a cult out Costa Rica. He ended up getting let me look him up right now. What he got?
Freaky boy?
You know they all start the same way. They all start the same way.
Freaky boy. You got get fucked in your ass.
Yo, that's true.
Cool. That's what they be saying, bro. They be wild, bro.
That's crazy.
That shit be wild.
In March,
If you in a cult, I'm assuming you did some gay shit.
You like you're fucking your ass. It's crazy.
in March 2024, Elijah Bishop, an alleged cult leader known as Nature Boy, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of a parole plus an additional 10 years. Found guilty.
That's another 10 years in case your freaky ass come back to life.
Found guilty on charges including rape, false imprisonment, and 3 counts of sharing sexually explicit content, revenge porn.
So he was probably fucking them niggas in the ass, recording it.
No, it was women. He was one of them niggas who had tried to,
Like a concubine.
yeah,
Stefan did.
getting that shit off. Niggas be getting that shit off. I don't be feeling sorry for niggas who fall under that shit. That cult shit. You know this ain't right. Somebody named Jim Jones was running a cult. They kept saying that name. I never knew that.
Yo, you really not you're not privy with that cult shit.
No, Jim Jones. Cult.
Yeah, nigga.
I gotta look it up.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the Kool-Aid Boy. Is that the one where they made everybody commit mass suicide by drinking the Kool-Aid? Yeah.
Jonestown massacre. Was murdered by Temple Bitters. Ordered his followers to drink cyanide-laced grape-flavored drink. Over 900 people died, including 304 children.
They went there, bro. They all was laid in them beds and shit like that.
I got this one way worse than the fucking.
Yeah, bro. That's like a Colts. He's like the nigga of Colts. That's like the first. That's like that should have been your introductory. You know what I'm saying? Then you go down the rabbit hole and start. Oh shit, that's a Colt. That's a Colt. But yeah,
He was 47.
nigga look like Elvis.
People's Temple. We got.
They liked him because he was a good talker, and he was like one of them
They all be some fast,
well dressed
talking niggas,
motherfucker. Cause yeah,
So why the fuck Jim Jones name himself that?
who knows?
Zippo.
Who knows?
Jonestown massacre. We got to watch.
There was
this
one where they was having a shootout at the hotel. It's a whole bunch of Colts. Not that one, but it's a whole bunch of Colts, bro.
You might start our own cult, man.
Yeah, all right.
Jug boys.
The what? ever.
This nigga crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why niggas do that. People don't realize either that cult should be cults is more fucking effective than gangs. Like a cult, like them white cults and shit like that.
Gangs is a cult too, though.
Yeah,
It
game's a
is.
cult,
It
but
just ain't no end game.
And it ain't no. Well, we don't know. I'm
See,
about to say ain't no
niggas-
gay shit, but
listen, niggas in
Hey.
games. Listen, niggas in
Hey.
games though.
you worry about
games,
some niggas.
they shoot at each other and shit like that. Them cults do like religious shit. They go have you crash out and like they give you like a mass fucking joint talking.
It's more organized. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
gangs
It's
are
definitely
organized
more
like a motherfucker. You remember you seen the following when the shit
That was a quote.
put all the fucking she put all this gasoline on
My
herself.
girl
and
had
lit
me
herself on
watching
fire.
this joint Ruthless.
Yeah, well,
He was fucking niggas in the ass.
Yeah, the highest.
That's based off this nigga, Nature Boy.
See,
Oh, Ruthless is based off that.
Yeah, he ain't do that though.
Oh well, Bull
That we
was
know,
Bull was he was getting the women
He
pregnant.
did do gay porn though.
But in order to be enlightened, he had to nut. He had to dump it.
Stop.
I swear to God, bro. He said that's what it was. He was using somewhere. I don't know if it was enlightened,
like a
bro.
drug or some shit like that. He was getting them too, right? He was drugging them and shit like that.
Yeah, it was drugging the food and all that shit, bro. But them motherfuckers was doing that shit off of choice a lot of time because they wanted to be down more. They really was calling that nigga the highest, bro. That shit is. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Cop boy undercover. He let that shit go down. He partake in the enlightenment.
And too deep, like Jay
Yeah,
Reed.
but nigga, lose my fucking job. I lose my life before I get that up.
Yeah.
You want some other
For
shit?
sure.
Ain't no job. You want to be a cop that fucking bad, nigga?
For sure.
The fuck?
It all start with. All right, y'all.
And guess who make the show?
Who?
Tyler Perry.
You know he love that.
Of course,
part.
you gonna emasculate some niggas and make women look bad. Black women struggle. Black niggas gay. The fuck,
You would make it. You would think he was raised in the slums.
man. That motherfucker. You know, Mark Lamont Hill was in a cult.
You lying?
Swear to God,
Which one?
they talk about it on the pod. I don't remember.
Like a Nation of Islam, nigga.
No, it was like a cult.
Put the nation on it.
Nation of Islam or the Hebrew Israelites.
He definitely a purple nigga. He definitely was a.
No, he
purple.
wasn't. I'm gonna tell you what he was. Mark Lamont Hill Cole. They talk about that shit on the pod all the time, like they bid. And he'll explain, like he was like back when we was in that shit, like.
How you kill 900 people? Imagine if he had to get charged for that
Mark
shit.
Lamont Hill has publicly discussed his past affiliation with the New Wabian Nation.
Oh, Zoo York, Doctor York.
Malachi York, yeah.
Yeah, another horrible nigga. He had like 100 kids. That was some New York niggas. He had a lot. He had a strong following
with
too.
that. He was with that.
When niggas say God body like Jay-Z and all them, peace God, that's that. That was a strong joint in the East Coast. I can get that.
Yeah.
He was mixing everything with everything. He was a horrible. He got charged too. Doctor York.
Didn't he
sentence.
die? He ain't die?
Hold on. Dr. York, founder of the Wabian Nation of Moors, was sentenced to 135 years of federal prison on April 24 following convictions of child molestation, racketeering, and financial crimes. He is serving a life sentence in a maximum security federal facility where early release not possible until 21/19.
Look at him.
He had like 100 kids.
Huh?
And I know, and you know, he he can't talk to nobody.
What?
You know he can't talk to nobody. He can't write no letters. He can't call because he'll get that shit going again.
Yeah.
He one of them ones that got to go in the Supermax with the Kabani Savages and the what's my
I wouldn't
guy
be
name
surprised
that
if
started
somebody
the
worked
GDs?
as a what's the name and still was getting that shit off.
No, Coach still around.
And they still thrive, even because once you plant that seed, there's always gonna be a next man up type of thing.
Yeah. Let me look up how many kids he. How many kids did Dr.
Him, African Bambata.
He come from. That's his.
Yeah.
That's from his tree. Yeah. That's from his tree.
Fucking on what's his name?
That's all the same. That's all the
What's
same.
I said young boy. What's the bull name?
Yeah, 86 kids, bro.
The bull. Remember the bull who who basically was looking at him like a stepdad or some shit.
Hassan Campbell.
Yeah.
When somebody looked up the African American body, he said somebody put it in the comments like he come from the Dr. York tree. Yep.
That's nasty.
Horrible nigga, horrible selfish niggas.
That's nasty.
Go from these are wives to y'all watch out real quick. Like these you know what I mean?
Everything to the dick.
Yeah, everything to the dick now.
Even the
literally.
kids.
86 kids.
Even
bro.
the kids. But even the kids to the dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. PDF file. All that type shit. Nasty work.
He get older and older, his hoes get younger and younger. It's like chasing it.
There was
Yeah,
never
African
no.
Bada came from his tree. Prodigy used to talk that shit too. When he started going fake crazy.
Yeah.
He was a Dr. York nigga too. Nas too. All that shit was in the music. They were strong in the city and they on their side of town.
New York.
Whatchamacallit was the prophet, well he not no fucking prophet. What's the nigga name? Elijah Muhammad, another one. He was getting that shit off too. He got a bunch of kids too. He was trying to get his own brother killed. He tried to get his own brother
Who is
killed.
Elijah Muhammad?
That's the white ass face of Nation of Islam that hate white people. Think white people the devil. He half white. White as hell. You never seen him?
I probably did. Was he like with Malcolm X and them?
Yeah, that was his.
Malcolm switched up.
Yeah, Malcolm left.
They the ones that got Malcolm killed, basically.
Absolutely. This light skinned motherfucker right here. Half.
He looked like the little monkey that got the symbols.
Yeah.
Ting, 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 ting.
Half white, talking about white people the devil. I can see it.
He looked just like the little monkey from what's that shit called? Hangover.
They another one on some shit. Niggas was cold gangsters, extorting shit, bodyguards, all kinds of shit. Yeah, we about to finish watching that joint. I just like the joint when they got caught in the house caught on fire by accident. What was that joint? Remember them people who died in the house? The house, they was barricaded in the house and they got the house caught on
The
fire.
hotel?
Was it a hotel?
I think it was.
What was it at?
I think it was out Vegas or something.
Yeah, that was a hotel, I think. I know what you're talking about. 80 people died?
Yeah, that was a cult too. Yeah, that cold shit crazy. That shit still going on.
They be willing to, the Colts be dying for the cause. They be willing to like.
Any cause.
Yeah, they be.
A made up
I remember
cause.
I was watching the joint one
A
quote.
cause that a nigga probably thought up on the toilet.
Yo, I'm watching one joint. The quote. He said, "All right, we all gonna shoot each other in the head." They said after the first joint, niggas started waking up, and then the shootout broke out. Like, all right, we all gonna shoot.
And then it's like, so who gonna kill the last? Now that nigga gonna be like,
Yeah, so now niggas, they said niggas
gonna
was
put the gun down
when
and
they
like,
they seen
be like-
niggas was like dying, getting shot in they back, running towards the door because it's like, oh, y'all really shooting this shit? Like, oh, I ain't ready yet. Oh.
I thought I was gonna be the last nigga.
Shit like that. I ain't know about. I gotta watch the Jim Jones joint. I ain't know nothing about him, Mike.
Yeah, no, that's
Because they
one of
kept
them.
saying it during the.
That's one of them, bro. He's like
He said Jim Jones and he said another one.
you know how they say like,
Why the fuck they keep
you
talking
know how
about his
serial,
shiny
you know how when you hear serial,
jeans
you know
wearing
how when you
that?
hear a serial killer, people think of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
When you hear a cult, people think of Jim Jones.
I gotta look into that one. He clipped 900 people.
Yeah, he's like the.
That's a
Super
neighborhood.
secret. Yeah, super
That's a
secret.
city. That's a small town. You know them small Midwestern
300
towns.
of them was kids.
Yeah.
He was playing with cyanide back then. So he knew.
Yeah. If they come in and get us, this is what we gonna do.
Imagine facing 900 counts. That's a terrorist act.
Yeah,
Better off drinking the Kool-Aid.
it's mass murder.
You was better off drinking the Kool-Aid too.
So he didn't?
I don't know. I don't think he did.
Let me see.
I don't think he
He ain't a
did.
gangster if he ain't do it with him.
Did he die? I don't know, bro.
I
That's
did.
one thing I don't know. I gotta look it up.
How did Jim Jones die? Watch the rapper come up. He
No,
ain't
Harlem.
dead yet.
Well, I typed
It's
in
gonna say
Jim.
in Harlem.
I typed in Jim Jones drink, right?
Scissor.
It said Jim Jones drink up T-shirt. These niggas is crazy.
Oh, he shot himself. So he shot himself after he told them to drink the shit.
Yeah.
Jonestown was his hood.
What?
Yeah, Jonestown, man.
That was his camp. Yeah, he shot himself in the head.
Yeah. Mass murder suicide.
Cause he knew.
Yeah. It's gonna be one with the Shangri-Lai. Like, no. Motherfuckers is, I don't know. It's always a motherfucker that's looking for belonging, bro.
Bro, I'm watching the Nature Boy show. I'm like, yo, this how prostitution started.
Yeah.
Being able to be talked into. Prostitution is so crazy. Go have sex with him and bring me the money back. Bring me the money. I'll buy you what you need. I'll take care of you.
Pimping.
What's the difference?
So prostitution is the people that's actually fucking.
That's what I'm saying. But
Pimping is the people that pimping is being pimped.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Prostitution is insane to do.
Bring me back every cent, and I'll take care of you.
Yeah, for protection.
Or I'm gonna backhand you.
And I'm
Your choice.
And I got a perm.
Hit the track and bring my money back.
That's insane.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they call it walking the blade.
That is ridiculous.
There's really a culture for that shit, bro.
This nigga Nature Boy was in the joint with the trees. Grown ass men say, "Yo, I want to be where he at."
The boy Sharp on what's the name? That's how he come up.
Oh yeah, boy from Vegas.
Yeah, well, is he from Vegas?
San Diego.
I don't know where he's from.
From San Diego. He was.
I know he
getting
was
in
on.
Vegas.
He was with Adam 22 and them.
Yeah. That's a wild life, bro.
It is.
Just to walk around, bro. Imagine that, like you walking around scouting for your first. You know what I mean?
Got to call it in, nigga.
That whole lifestyle is like.
I think you got potential. Potential for what?
Off yourself.
Let me show you.
You know how they get you ready to join the cause? They don't ever tell you.
I'm talking about the pimping shit. Like how they get you to.
Snort this line real quick. Ease your mind.
You know what I'm saying? Straight. Go ahead, get that. This my man. Da-da-da-da. He ain't your man. He just one of my.
Yeah.
Because now you gotta get your phone up with your hoes, and you gotta get your phone up with your.
You're a secretary. You're a sexual secretary.
A madam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now you working two phones. You got these hoes.
A sexual secretary.
These hoes running into these niggas. Then they bring your money back. Like.
That's my man.
Imagine you, like, not you, but like imagine
That's a
girl
crazy life, bro.
doing the dirtiest deeds, right? Fucking the nastiest nigga, and then she gotta give the money up that she just worked for. She done threw that head in a circle for on this fat nigga that didn't
made
wash
200.
The fat nigga that didn't wash his ass after he got off work.
Shit, essentially, that's how them fucking lotless is, though. They fucking nigga wipe off and they go to the next truck.
Yeah, that's another thing that's crazy. Like,
Yeah, that's what they on.
That's disgusting, yo.
it ain't a hotel experience.
Nothing. Back in that truck where you lay down at.
And then you back out there. You gonna put that beat down coochie on somebody else. 10 minutes later.
Yo, my man said that back in the day. He said, "I not want to go next because he had like 12 niggas Johnsons in him out." That's the thing.
That's insane, bro.
Then I be riding past Kensington. There be young bitches out there. I'm like, why you ain't using the gram, OnlyFans, Meet Me Here?
They not thinking right there.
Literally walking around.
Old fashioned.
Then the money is in the pull up the hair, 200, 250. The money under the L is 30, 40, 20 in a beer, like dumbass shit. Like, yo, you doing it wrong.
You probably be fucking forget highs.
You know they be sitting. You know, like they sit in casino lobbies, like on the bottom, like where you can go to the bar at, like in the movies when they walk up to you in the movies, be like,
That shit.
yeah. The ones that know what they doing, they play like casinos, restaurants in the casino.
I want to say that's smarter, but it's like
It is.
you're still selling pussy. It's
That's
not
fine.
none of it
At
is
a higher
smart.
price than standing on Kensington and Glenwood. Kensington and Venango, Kensington and Tioga.
You probably can get a job at that casino and make just as much money.
I doubt it.
You tripping,
You do 5 dicks at $250.
bro? Do you know how many? You know how much tips them girls be getting?
Doing what? Bartending?
The ones that walk around serve the drinks and shit like that, and the ones that actually deal the cards and all that shit.
Texas.
No taxes on tips. That shit under the table shit. Or,
Yeah, but the good prostitutes, they go to games now too. That's another one.
yeah.
Go Raptors. See, I know.
That or
I guess.
Open a boutique.
What's your favorite player? Him right there.
Open a boutique is money
What's his
laundering.
name?
Raptor. Because
The dinosaurs.
That nigga named Raptor because he standing first. He ain't turned
dinosaur,
around to
yeah.
shoot yet. Nigga named Raptor, man.
They get a boutique to money launder.
Yeah.
You ain't sell that many clothes, bitch. You selling that many hoes.
Yeah, the life of a prostitute is crazy.
The game, man. It's the game we in, ain't it?
That ain't the game I'm in.
What we doing, man? We out.
It's the one that far, man.
Yeah.